happy with the result, Ollie, but maybe not the performance?
Yeah, well summarised. It's the first 20 minutes were we started so slow and sloppy, and you could see that we've had players out with injuries, international break. We've not really been able to train them that much, and so it's one of them first games after the international breaks that you're looking forward to them, but you know there might be a potential banana skin because Watford are a good side. They didn't have that many players away, and I think they deserved to take the lead. But after we scored, after that counter-attack, great goal by the way, I thought the rest of the first half we played some great counter-attacking stuff. Defended well, we had to because they were dominant, but I thought Chris and Jonah especially was fantastic, kept us in it. Second half again we started a bit sloppy, but I felt after 2-0 we're in control until they scored, and then anything can happen. But 3 points, that's all you can get. That's
normally you say that you prefer to wait until the second half before you really get active on the touchline. This time you were up really early. Were you stressed the first 15 minutes? You seemed...
Yeah, we had to change it a little bit because we didn't get into the game. We let them run straight through us, so we did a little bit of a tweak, and I felt we benefited from that one. But they put us under pressure, played well.
But Watford dominated the game in a lot of parts. Shouldn't you be dominating against a side like Watford here at Old Trafford?
What do you mean against a side like Watford? Watford are a good team. They're playing the semi-final in the FA Cup. Got some very good players. Plays well on the counter-attack as well. Like possession, I would guess, was 50-50. Chances, probably maybe even as well. Maybe they had a couple of more shots than us. But I don't think you're doing them or giving them any true respect there, because they are a good side, 7th in the league or 7th or 8th in the league, along with Wolves. They're the best two teams apart from the top 6. So of course you'd like to dominate, but we weren't able to. And that, as I said, I put it down to we were a bit too sloppy after the international break. Couldn't get going, but 3 points.
Ollie, Paul's obviously had a lot of good games for
Yeah.
you, but is one of the challenges for you in this team is that when Paul's maybe not on his game, which he wasn't today, that the team doesn't suffer as a whole, because obviously a lot goes through him, but you struggled as a team today with Paul off it.
Paul is important for us, and we couldn't keep the ball today, and we, as I said, 50-50 possession at home. You're a bit disappointed with that, but Paul's been away, played 2 games for France. Of course, he's playing a bit deeper for them, so that might be something that we have to think about as well, to get him more involved in the game and make him dictate the game more for us. But it's from game to game, as you've seen. Paul can do both. He can attack, he can defend. Today we had 2 strikers who did it for us, Anthony and Marcus. I thought Rashi was fantastic. He gave us the energy that the others lacked today. He was brilliant, and as I said, the 2 centre-backs and probably Luke Shaw, he was excellent as well.
Well, these players have given you so much over the last few months.
Yeah.
When you get a performance like that, what do you do? Do you go into them and say, look, we demand more than that, or do you have to give them a bit of a free pass because they've done so much in the last few months?
You know, after PSG, that was a mental, of course, challenge for everyone. After the high of that one, we went to Arsenal, played really, really well, should have won. Then we lost that one. Then we had the chance to get to the semi-final with that was a poorer performance against Wolverhampton when we lost against Wolves away. That was worse than this. Today, at least, I thought from 20 to 45, I thought we played some great attacking, fast counter-attacking football, flowing football. But as you said, we couldn't really dominate the game and control it. So I'm pleased.
Did it feel any different for you today? Now that you've got the job, in terms of, it might sound a bit an odd question, but in terms of your decision making, anything at all, did it feel different?
Not really, because it's always the next game that's the focus. But of course, we as a team felt it's a good start. It's a new start after the disappointment of Wolverhampton. Everyone's been away. It was almost like a first game of the league, and we've set ourselves targets. Of course, the next 8 games, or now 7 games that's left in the league, and we came away with a win. That's great. I think everyone knows that we can perform better, and yeah, 3 points. You can't get more, can you? I've been here and played a few games that we won games because of the quality of the players we've got in the last third, or in both ends, I have to say. And today, the 2 goals were excellent.
And Luke Shaw providing that pass, it probably you wouldn't have expected it to come from him, but it was brilliant vision from him.
What do you mean didn't expect it from him? Luke has got so much in his locker, and I can't wait to see it just blossom. He's exceptional going forward, and his sharpness defending as well. I thought he was top class today until he got his cramp. That just shows you what, because he's struggled a little bit over the international break, couldn't go there. I think it would have been great for him to be there. Disappointed that he couldn't, but now we had to put him out there.
Ole, do you expect the race for the top 4 positions to go right to the very last game of the season?
Definitely, it's so tight. There's 4 very good teams challenging for 2 places. Now we're almost in the driving seat. I think we've given us a fantastic chance.